Okay, guys. So the first thing is in the Telegram group. If you're not in the group, make sure you let me know, or let your sponsor know, or let me know so I can add y'all right now. But everyone should be in this group up here that says planets and stars, inner circle signals. It's the little yellow FX signals icon, okay? There's a lot of us in there, so most of you guys should be in there. If anyone on here not in the group?
I don't think I'm inside of that. Let me check right quick.
Let me see. Yeah, check. Let me see. I don't have. Okay,
oh, yeah, I am.
You are? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I know Drea is in there, KK's in there, Chaz is in there. Okay, cool. All right. So once you're in the signals group, right? Signals are going to come through. So this last one that's here to the bottom, the very last message here, that's how a trade is going to come through. It's going to say like sell the current. It's going to say buy or sell, because when we're trading, we either buying or selling, right? It's going to say buy or sell. It's going to tell you the currency pair. And then the little stop sign stands for stop loss, right? And the money bag means that's your take profit. Okay, make sense? So the only parameters you need when you're placing a trade is like entry price, stop loss, and take profit. The reason you don't see something there that says an entry is because a sell, when the way I'm sending the trades for this particular challenge, most of them are going to be what we call market execution, which means just press the button on your phone when you see the actual signal. Okay. So when you press the button, that particular, wherever price is at in the market at that particular point, that's your entry. Okay. And I'm going to show you this in the app in a second. Just know when you see something like this, the pair that you're trading is Euro GBP. You're selling it, and wherever it says stop loss in your phone, stop sign, you enter in, you type that number in, and with the money bag, you type that number in. That's your take profit. Okay. So I'm gonna show you all this right quick in the app. Okay. So in this app right here, okay, I'm currently in that trade, right? So let's go. So let me show y'all how you do it. So this is how your trade screen will actually look. And let me switch to a demo for a second.
So Sophie, what app? What is this?
Oh, sorry, you don't even know. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell you, trading for dummies.
Okay, so MetaTrader 4.
Happened.
Okay, no, you good. So this app here, MetaTrader 4. You see this one right above my Facebook icon? Towards the bottom, you see my Facebook icon on my screen, right?
Yeah. Okay. Right. MetaTrader 4. Okay.
You need to download
that on here somewhere.
Right, you should have that. You should have that. Right. Okay. So MetaTrader 4.
Right.
That's
okay.
MetaTrader 4 is the app that we place all trades in. Okay. So anytime you place in a trade, MetaTrader 4 is where you go. Okay. That's the only app that's the money app. So just remember, MetaTrader 4 is the money app. Okay. So you go into MetaTrader 4. You see at the bottom of the screen, it says quotes. You can see the quotes, which is all the currencies. So it'll be a list like this. It might look like this on some of y'all phone. That's just the view. Simple is like this. I like to keep my phone on advanced. Here's why. You see how in the advanced view, some of the numbers are bigger than the others? Like in Euro USD at the top, the 11 is bigger. That shows you the pip. That's how you count pips. Don't really worry about that for this this second, but it just allows your eyes to focus on the number in that long number that actually matters. Okay?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So first thing you're gonna do is look for the currency pair that was sent out in the signal. So I'm gonna just drop it in the chat really quickly, the signal, so I could see it. So this particular one is sell Euro GBP, stop loss. And I just put SL for stop loss is 0.90895. Take profit, TP, is 0.90635. Okay, boom. So looking at this particular trade, it's a sell. So sell means that your take profit number, you're speculating that the price of this pair is going to go down. Sell means down, buy means up. Okay, write that down. That's what you want to remember. If you sell it, you expect the price to go down. If you're buying, you expect the price to go up. Okay, so let's go back to the money app real quick. So the first thing you want to do once the signal comes through is you want to look for the actual pair on this quote screen. So we're looking for Euro GBP. So I just kind of scan my list. I don't have it all in alphabetical order, but you could rearrange your pairs. Like if you kind of, to me, it makes it easier so you can find your pairs quickly when they're actually in alphabetical order. But for this example, it's not. So you just got to scroll through and look for it. So I find it right here, right in the middle of the screen. Y'all see Euro GBP? You see it, right?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what you want to do is click on it on the pair that comes through in the signal. A little menu is going to pop up at the bottom. You're going to go to trade. Okay? Trade. This is what your trade screens looks like. Okay? Once you're on this trade screen, you notice, remember I said, because I'm saying sell or buy, that means it's market execution. That means just press the button. So in this trade right now, the trade signal said sell. So you see, I would say it has a red sell button, a blue buy button towards the bottom. Okay. But you also see in the signal, it gives you a stop loss and take profit. So all you literally have to do, y'all, where stop loss is, click over there where it says not set, where it's blank, click there, and literally just type the number that comes in the signal. So the number that came is 0.90895. And then the next line say take profit. You erase whatever goes there and type what was sent in the signal. So it's 0.90635. So in this trade here, you got your stop loss, you got your take profit. Usually, guys, the only thing else you have to pay attention to is this number up here. You see how I'm moving this number and say 0.01, 0.02, 0.03? That's called your lot size. So that determines how much money you make or lose per pip every time that the price moves. Usually, when you're trading in your regular accounts, because everyone's starting with small accounts and y'all new, I always tell you to trade a 0.01. That's because you don't want to lose a lot. So but you won't win a whole lot either. But that's good for practice, just to get your feet wet. But for this challenge, I'm telling y'all the lot size in the signal for the week. So because y'all missed the first two signals, the lot size that I told everyone to use in this trade was a 0.03. Okay? But I'll put that in the signal and I'll make sure, remember to put that every trade so y'all know the lot size. Okay?
Okay.
So you see up here 0.01, 0.02, 0.03, you literally could just change it.
Yeah, we don't want to
0.03 means that you're going to make 30 cents per pip. So every time the price moves, you're making 30 cents. Now remember, we start with a $50 account. So as we grow the account, we're going to be growing it small. We ain't trying to double the account overnight. We're growing it 25 pips at a time. But compounding it over time, guys, over the next 10, 14 weeks, it'll go from 50 to 5,000. So just be patient. Don't try to go to 0.9 lot size. Just follow the script, all right? Because what that means is if you have a losing trade, you're going to lose a whole lot as well, okay? So the lot size is 0.03 for this particular trade. You copy and paste the numbers, right, in stop loss and take profit, and the trade is a sell. So guess what we do now? We just press the sell button. Boom. Sell. The trade is executed. So now we are currently in this trade. Now remember this, every time you place a trade, it's going to start in the negative. So when you place a trade and go negative instantly, don't panic. That's normal, okay? Almost every single trade will start in the negative before it actually starts to make its move. So let me just show y'all what is actually happening in this trade. And y'all can do this too. If on this trade screen, you see to the bottom, it say trade, this shows you all of your active trades. Okay? It normally looks just like this. If you want to check your take profit and stop loss, you just touch it and it expands the whole thing. It drops down a little menu. Okay? You can also press and hold on it and it brings up a menu. Okay? It brings up a menu. Modify, if you want to say right now how we tend to be negative 11, let's say you say, you know what, I cool with that. I just want to close this trade. You can literally click close and close the trade out. So let's check it out. You see how the price is fluctuating? This trade is actually starting to move in our direction. So let me show y'all something. You see blue means profit, okay? Red means you're losing, blue means money. So just remember, you always want to see blue, okay? Blue is the goal. If you see blue in your phone, you're making money, okay? If you see red, don't panic because trades always fluctuate. So it may go in the negative and still go in your direction. Okay, earlier today we were in a trade for a couple hours that was negative almost the whole time, and then it moved into that direction and we won the trade. So you see we blew now. So we this trade is winning right now, okay? So let me show you something. If you press and hold on the trade, you get a menu. Always remember, pressing and holding brings up menus, okay? You can go to chart. That's gonna let you to see your chart so you can like visually see what happens, what's happening in the trade, okay? So if you look at this, and I'm gonna send you guys a screenshot. Let me screenshot everyone who's on there so I can send it to y'all personally. I'm gonna send everyone a screenshot of my chart setup so y'all can make sure y'all won't look this way. Because basically when MetaTrader default, it's white and black candles and it's hard to read, it's difficult to look at. It's like, it just overwhelmed me. So for me, red means price is going down, green means price is going up. It's an easy way to look at it, okay? If you look at this, you see to the bottom here where it says sell 0.03, that little line. Y'all see that to the bottom of the chart? Right where you can see my cursor moving on the screen. Wait, you won't even look at it. Oh. You can't see my cursor, but you can see the line, right?
Yeah, the sell 0.03 down at the bottom where the candlestick is long.
Okay, yes. I wish I had like a little pointer to show y'all, but I guess I can't share screen and, okay, don't worry about it. Yeah, so where it says sell 0.03, you see how it's a little dotted line?
Yeah.
That line, guys, on your chart shows you where you entered the trade, okay? So, of course, the furthest candlestick all the way to the right is current. That's where we're currently at. That's the current candle. Everything else is what happened in the past, all right? So if you're looking at this current candle, because we're in a sell, we're expecting price to go below that dotted green line. Once it's above the dotted green line, your number in your trade screen is going to be negative because we lose it, right? Once it goes below, we're going in the direction we expect it to. So this red line up here, guys, symbolizes, and it's really easy because if you see it, it says SL, symbolizes your stop loss. So that means that basically you're going to be in this trade until it either goes all the way up in this wrong direction, hits your stop loss and get you out of the trade, or, I'll turn my screen, it's gonna go in the right direction and hit this red line to the bottom. Tell me if that makes sense to y'all or no. Did my computer just die?
No.
Hold on, let me see. I think my computer died though. Yeah, because I have my phone, but I need to see what I'm doing. Okay. Let me see. Y'all can see my phone, so that's what's important. So let me turn it back this way so you can see. So I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay, so the top line, you see I'd say SL. If you look to the top left, the top line is your stop loss. The bottom red line is your take profit. So when you're looking at a chart, you got the candlestick, which is that far little red rectangle, that's showing you where price is currently at. So your goal in this particular trade is for your candle to touch your take profit line. When it does, the trade is going to be executed and you made money. If price starts to reverse and starts to go up towards that top red line, we're losing. Okay, so basically your take profit and stop loss are your parameters that says, hey, keep me in this trade until either it hits my take profit line or my stop loss line. Times, even if you lose in a trade, don't panic, because once a trade does not hit your stop loss, you're still in the game. That makes sense?
What if I tell you to say it again?
I have a question.
Sure.
So if you we entered this trade just now, I did it with you. What if I wanted to change, what if I'm watching it and I'm watching the chart and I want to change my stop loss because I don't want to get kicked out of the trade? Like, can you do that? Can you modify the stop loss in the middle of a trade?
Yes, and that's the next thing. So, and I think Tiara had asked that as well. So modifying is like step 2. So first things is placing a trade. And guys, don't mind me. I'm just trying to get my computer back on. Hold on, because my computer died on me. Hang on. Yes, so first thing you've got to do is place the trade. Once you're in an active trade, you can modify a trade. Okay, you can modify both your stop loss and your take profit. So you guys know, and Chaz, I'll come right back to you, but if y'all ever see like when the signals come out, you know, sometimes it'll say take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. You ever seen that?
Your phone is about to die.
Okay. Hold on. Everything's done.
It's all right. We here with you. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. Let me get my little tripod thing. Because if I try to hold the phone, okay, now we be in business right now. Hang on. Everything cutting on now. Okay. Because I feel crazy because all I could see is my phone, but I need to see myself so I can see what y'all seeing. I'm popping on right now. 1 second. I hope it's still recording. Okay, perfect.
It's recording. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, cool. So let me go back here. Let me share my screen again. Hang on. Okay, cool. So 2 questions. So let me answer. Who was that who asked the question about the stop loss modifying? Monique? Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. All right, so yes. So, and that's what I was asking. Have you ever seen any of the trades, especially coming from the educators, that'll say like, take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3? Because a lot of times people ask, well, how do you set multiple take profits? You can't set multiple take profits in a trade, but you've got to modify your trade when you're in it. So what that means is basically, take profit 1 is like, think about it like basketball. It's like going for a layup. Take profit 2 is like trying to hit a free throw, and take profit 3 is like a 3-pointer, right? So I always say when you're new, go for the layup, go for the show of money, secure your buy, get out the market, right? Take profit 3 is like going for like a 3-pointer. It's a long shot, it might hit it, but you might miss, okay? So always go for the first take profit. Now what you can do is if you're in the trade, and let's say the price is approaching take profit 1, right? And it's still, let's say we're in the sell and price is going down. We're close to your take profit and it's still going with strong momentum. You can literally modify your take profit to take profit 2. So now it's going to that second target. Does that make sense? That makes sense to you, Monique? So to modify it, all you would do is this. You'll go in the trade screen here to your actual active trade. Remember, press and hold brings up the menu, and you literally click modify, and you can change the numbers. You can just erase your take profit and make it go higher, lower. You can move it to what you want it to be, okay? And that'll allow, and so sometimes you'll see when I send a trade signal out, I might say something like, hey guys, we're 10 pips in profit, move your stop loss into profit. That basically means right now you got money, you're in the blue, move your stop loss into profit. So if this trade reverses, you don't lose money. The worst that happens is you break even. Because remember, you can't go broke in the blue, right? So even if you break even, you're okay once we don't lose. Make sense? All right, good stuff. So that's that's lesson 201, Chaz. Back to 101, okay? Back to 101. So now that we're in this trade, now what I'm trying to show you is what you're looking at on your chart to kind of see where we're at in the trade. So first thing you're gonna do is take the signal, then you're gonna press and hold on it and go to chart to look at your actual chart. So this is showing you your chart for this particular trade, right? I'm gonna go to a higher time frame so you can see it, right? We're in a sell. Sell means that we expect price to go which way, up or down?
Sorry, down.
Down, exactly. So if we're looking at, remember the candlestick that you're always looking at is the last one. The one furthest to the right means right now. So currently looking at this particular chart, right? We can see, you see the little green line, the dotted line that says sell, that's our entry price. That's where we entered the trade. So we want price to go down towards that take profit line at the bottom. Okay, so that's our target, which is our take profit. Once price is going down towards that direction, we are making money. If price is going up towards that top line, which is the stop loss, we're losing. When you are always going to, so sometimes people ask, how long am I going to be in this trade? We don't know what the market's going to do, but you're in a trade until either price hits your stop loss or your take profit. Okay, so sometimes, and it happened to us today, we were in a trade where we were literally 2 pips away from our take profit, and I wasn't risking it. I tell everyone, close the trade. Take your money. We don't need them extra 60 cents. You know, get your money. Close the trade now. How do you do that? You press and hold, close. Okay, you press close, and then it's going to ask you to close again or confirm. It's going to say close this, and it literally shows you close with a loss of 19 cents. Yes, or if we were in profit, it would say close of a profit of $3.20. Just close it, and that money automatically, you're out the trade. That money is secure, bag secure. Okay. So when you enter the trade, so remember, when the signal comes through, you're going to open your app and go to this quote screen. Look for the currency that the signal said. So let's just say, for instance, let's do the same example just because. So Euro GBP, you click on it, you hit trade. It brings you to your trade screen. You copy the stop loss number that's in the signal. You type in the take profit number that's in the signal, and you click buy or sell, whichever one it says. If it says buy, hit buy. If it says sell, hit sell. You're in. Literally, guys, for this challenge, I really taken like a lot of responsibility to make sure I hit y'all up and say, hey, move stop loss. But I don't want y'all to be dependent on me, but I'm going to do it until y'all get used to it. Because what's going to start to happen is, if you know, let's think about it this way. If you know we going for, let's say we're going for 20 pips in a particular trade. And this is where the little bit of math got to come in, okay? It ain't hard, but you'll get it after a while. If we're going for 20 pips and we're doing a 0.03 lot size, always remember, whatever your lot size is at the very top, multiply it by 10. Hang on, someone calling me. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Multiply that number by 10. So 0.03 times 10 is 30, right? So it's 30 cents. So that means that you will make or lose 30 cents per pip. So if we're going for 20 pips and you getting 30 cents a pip, if we win that trade, we make $6. Make sense?
Yes.
So what I usually say is, if you know we going for $6 and you look at your phone, let's say you at work, and don't be glued to the phone. That's the worst thing you can do. You can give yourself heart attack, anxiety. I had to learn the hard way. Set the trade and put the phone down, okay? And just check it an hour or two later and see where you're at. Because sometimes when you see it in the negative, you think you can lose the trade, but you probably won't. It just hasn't made the move yet. But let's just say, you know our target is $6, and you check your phone and we $4 in profit. At that time, think to say, hey, I've been in $4. I should not lose this trade. You, at that point, just think, I need to move my stop loss into profit, which means that you want to move your stop loss to a point. Let's say that the trade reverses and it hits your stop loss. Let's say you get out the trade with $2 in profit, but you don't want to get negative $2 in profit. Does that make sense? So once you're winning, once you see blue in a trade, now not when you see 15 cents, y'all. When you see like $2, $3, $4 based on our lot size, then you want to say, hey, let me move my stop loss into profit so that I can make sure I secure some type of profit. For right now, I'll put that in the group. I'll be like, guys, move your stop loss to this number so that everyone can just modify and type it. You don't have to think about it, right? But as you get better at it, just think about that. Once you are in profit, y'all, we shouldn't lose a trade. Once you're in blue, you should never let it go back into red if you're in blue. Because what you're going to realize is, some of y'all probably already experienced, you would be in a trade, you might go up $10, it don't hit your take profit, but then the market reverses and now you go back. And if you didn't move your stop loss, you might lose $8. Okay? If you were up $10, there's no way you should lose $8. The worst that should happen is you break even and get $0. Okay, and that's by moving your stop loss, which is modifying the trade. I know, Charles, I can explain that again, but that makes sense, kind of.
Yes.
Okay, so just kind of think about that. So so right now in our trade, we are in profit, right? So if we look at our chart, we should expect our candlestick to be below the green line. That's why we in the blue. If our candlestick was above the green line, we expect to be in the red. So of course, as the further down that candlestick and the closer it gets to our bottom line, that's closer to our actual target. The more it goes down, the higher number that blue number is going to become. That's the more money you make it. Make sense? Y'all follow me?
Yeah.
What that is? Say something. Okay, see, Gretique showing off. Critique says she increased her money 14%. Now, for true, yesterday, I mean, you started when last week? I think she started last week, Monday. And this is her second live trading the week. And today she had 14%. That's good on our account. You don't get that in no bank. Okay? So it doesn't matter what you start with, you getting money, you know? So don't sleep on these little $2 and $3. Remember, we only start with $50. So if you make $5 in a day just for starting, you made 10% on your money. That's a great return for just your phone, having money in an account other than the bank. Because I always say, I want y'all to always compare it to a bank account. If you put $50 in an account in your Wells Fargo, your Scotiabank, whatever, and you check that account next week and you don't add no money there, you gonna have $50. You ain't gonna have $51, you ain't gonna have $52, you gonna have $50. Okay? And if you let it sit there, go ahead.
They're taking out percentages.
What's that?
It's gonna be less because they taking out their money.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to say. If you let it sit there for 30 days, it can be $40 because they take in some money for having it there. So it just makes sense, y'all, to put some money in a trading account just because you can grow it much faster than the bank. But if you don't be greedy and you be conservative, you can grow your money every day. You know, so don't see like $3, $4, $5 and be like, this ain't enough. Trust me, when that account becomes $500 and we still doing the same thing, our daily goal is going to go from $5 a day to $50 a day, doing the exact same thing. The only thing that's going to change is our lot size. So instead of going for 30 cents a pick, we'll be going for $3 a pick, you know, because we have more money in the account. Follow me?
Yes.
Okay, good stuff. So let's recap one more time. The signal come through. And here's something y'all might need to do too when you're brand new. When a signal comes through, let's say you don't see it right away and you see it an hour later, okay? Hit someone up or drop in the signals group. No one else could type because I don't want it to be a conversation. People miss it. If you see a signal and you see it late, because it's going to say the time. So let's look at it. You see how this sell Euro GBP? I sent that out at 7 o'clock. But looking at the chart, it hasn't made the move. So if you wanted to still get in this trade, you could. But what I would say, because y'all are new, when you see it, if you see it late, drop in the group or ask somebody, hey, can I still get in the trade before you just get in? Because sometimes you might be too late and the trade might already happen, okay? How do you know when it's made its move? Here's how you know, Anthwanae. Good question, Tiara. So that's a whole nother trade. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna have to do something with you after. But basically what you're looking is this. If you look at this chart right here, or let's just look at, I'm going to stay at the 4 hour just so you can see both lines. If you look at where the green line is and you look at where our target is, we're still really far from the target. So it isn't even close. You still have a chance to get it. Now, if this was all the way, I'm going to move this. You see this little white line here? Let's say this red candle was all the way down here. When you saw it, don't enter the trade because it's almost to the target. But if it's still far away, you still got time because everyone who's already in that trade is still waiting for it to get down here. So if you see a trade and it's close to the target like here, don't bother with it because it's not worth it. But if it's still really close to entry price, you can still get in the trade. Okay? Makes sense? Cool, good stuff. Another thing. When you like monitoring your trade once you're in it, like if you just want to take a look at it and see what's happening with it, I always just monitor the 15-minute. So you see this thing up here that says H4? This means that every one of these candlesticks represents 4 hours in time. So this is a high time frame. I like to look at 15 minutes. So as you can see, the last 15 minutes, so between 9:15 and 9:30, that was this particular candle, not the one we're on to the right, would look like a little T. The one that's moving right now is right now. It's 9:37. That candle started at 9:30. Remember, because it's 15 minutes. So this candle will close at 9:45 and a new one will open. Then that new one will be from 9:45 till 10. Then a new one will open from 10 to 10:15. So when you look at these, up here is the time frame, which means every candle represents that particular amount of time. So M15 is 15 minutes. If we wanted to look at what's happening every 5 minutes, we'll do M5. Okay? If you look at every hour, H1, that shows what happened in every hour. So it represents an hour in time. And if you see right now, guys, this candlestick is under our green line. So you know when you look at your trade, you're going to be in blue. Okay? But it moves often. Okay? It moves a lot. So just kind of know that we're still far away from the target. You can still enter this trade. And sometimes trades take forever to hit. Don't matter. You know, it might take overnight. It might take 15 minutes. It just depends on what's happening in the market. This particular pair is Euro GBP. I don't expect this to hit till we go to sleep because think about it. The London market opens at 2 a.m. So around that time is when this pair will actually make the move. So right now it's going to be kind of consolidating because London ain't even open. But at 2 in the morning, that probably, when you wake up, you'll probably wake up to your profit. If we win, it'll wake up to profit. If we lose, you'll lose too. But this, if you're just looking at this, you can see it's moving in our direction. So we in profit. So let's just say, just for this demo's sake, if I say, hey, I cooled my 49 cents, right? You could press and hold on it, close. It's going to say you will close with your profits. Yes, close with profits. It's gone from your trade screen because the trade is no longer open. You go to the history tab and it's there. It shows you Euro GBP, I made 57 cents. Okay, and as you can see underneath it says profit is 33 because the broker charges a couple cents on every trade you make. Okay, so you won 57, but the broker got their little 20 cents or whatever. Let's see some. And Nicole said, I traded on my live account for the first time and I was looking for my screen to give me my pips at the end of my trade. Sophie, can you just speak on understanding how to see how much pips you close with? Okay, so it doesn't show you how many pips. You gotta do the little math. So just remember this. Here's how you calculate pips. Look, this is the only place, y'all, decimal place matter, okay? You know, when we're thinking about regular money, we only look at the last 2 numbers after the decimal, right? For pips, Suzette just signed me up. So what happened? We still on? Y'all still on? Okay, cool. Yep. So we're going on. That's so weird. Okay, so pips, let me do it. I can do it on, I don't need to share my screen. Let me show you this. Hang on. Great question, Nicole. So let me show you all that and then we can get out of here because I have a presentation, someone else doing a presentation on my link at 10. So they probably gonna hop on in like 5 minutes. Okay, let me show you this. I'm gonna do a whiteboard right quick. So here's how you calculate your pips. So let's just say on that trade that we were looking at just now, it said Euro GBP, and it showed you your, I want to show you all something. I want to show you all something. Hold on, one more thing, because it's important. Okay, you see at the very top where it says Euro GBP, and you see how it shows 2 numbers, the 90745, and then it shows the little arrow and then 90730, right? Always remember, and this is going to look the same way on your trade screen. The first number is your entry price. So that first number represents where that green dotted line was. So your first number is entry. Your second number here is where the trade closed out. Okay? So here's how you count pips. 3rd and 4th decimal, guys, is what's important. So if you look at this one here, it's 74. Your entry price was 74, but we closed the trade at 73. How much pips difference that is? 1. So we made 1 pip, okay? So, but think about it. We got 1 pip, but we made 57 cents for 1 pip. Not bad. That means if we had got 10 pips, we'd have made $5.70. Okay, so that's how you calculate your pips. Look at your third and fourth decimal and calculate the difference. So because it's a cell, then we going down, we expect the second number to be lower than the first. We less than one. If this was a buy, for us to make money, your next number would have been 75 instead of 73 to be 1 pip. 1 pip from 74 is 75. 1 pip down is 73. So just remember, in normal pairs, third and fourth decimal is your pip. That's why I was saying, when you look at quotes, I want you to look at this screen, because you look at the numbers that are big are your third and fourth decimal. So it automatically puts you on pips. Okay, so you can count the pips. But in your trade screen and history, this shows you exactly, yeah, you got to calculate. And what I would recommend y'all doing, especially in this challenge, since the signals are being given out, so like 2 or 3 a day, get in the habit of writing down the trades. Like, write down the trades you took. And at the end of the trade, if you win or lose, let's say how many pips you won or lost and the dollar amount, so you can just get used to doing that. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping track of every trade that I sent out, if we lost or won. Because if you look at it, just for today alone, and then that's it, guys, then we're gonna end, because I know they can kick us off right now. Like, so far for our challenge so far, this is our 5th trade. We've won 3 trades, lost 1. Okay, the one that we did lose was a big trade to lose. Okay, we did lose 25 pips, but in total with the other 3, we got 18, 10, and 8. So we got 28, 36 pips. So we won 36 pips and lost 25. So we're still in profit a little bit. And we're currently in this Euro GBP, which I expect us to win for 20 pips, which will put us up 56 pips so far for the week. And remember, our daily goal is 25 pips a day. So if we win this trade for day 2 of our challenge, we are over our quota, which is good. Okay. So you want to write that down, just so you can kind of keep a journal, keep record of, what you're doing and the results you're getting. So just remember, third and fourth numbers is your pip count. When you see the trades come in the group, look for the pair, buy or type the numbers in, copy and paste them. I doing all the calculations for y'all, so y'all ain't got to worry about pip count. I know that our daily goal is 25 pips. So I might just be going for 10 or 15 pips in each trade, so that we can take 2 trades and get our 25 pips, and we can be out the market for the day. Okay, so just copy and paste those bad boys. The only thing you want to do is make sure if you see a trade late, ask someone. Okay, ask someone if you can still get in the trade, so that you can know. Go ahead, Monique.
So I just popped into this first time I'm on the live. You guys are trading live counts, or this is your demo accounts?
So right now we're doing a live challenge. Not everyone has started yet, but you're welcome to join us. We're doing a challenge called the $50 challenge to 5K. So we just literally started yesterday, right? So even if you're brand new, once you understand how to take the trades like we're doing now, you can participate, because you ain't got to know how to analyze nothing. You can just copy and paste, because the trades are coming from, different educators. And then I'm taking some trades from the harmonic scanner, I'm no master trader, but then I've been doing it a little longer than you guys. So I can use some analysis and some confirmations to place a trade. So you're putting $50 in a live account, and every day we're going for 25 pips per day. And every week our lot size is going to increase as our accounts grow. And the goal is by Christmas for everyone to have at least $5 grand.
So how do I make a live account? Should I get back with the person who sponsored me to do that, or?
Sure, but I can also send both of y'all. So you in America, you in the Bahamas. I got a video that shows you how to fund your live accounts, okay? Because it's a little different, Chaz, for FX Choice and for Hugo's Way. So Monique, for you, I have a video. I'll show you. So have you created a demo account yet?
Yes, I have a demo account.
Which broker are you using?
Hugo's Way.
Okay, so cool. So it's really easy. All you do is go back into Hugo's Way, like log into your Hugo's Way website. And just like you created a demo, you're going to see it say create account, but this time you're going to create a live. It's just going to say live account.
Okay. So
sorry, go ahead.
You connect it with like a credit card to, like, how do you fund it? How do you put the money onto it?
Usually through Cash App is the easiest way. You know how Cash App allows you to buy Bitcoin, then you just transfer it. But the video I'm going to send you shows you step by step how to do it. All you got to do is go to, what I would recommend you do right now after we hang up is go to hugosway.com and create a live account, and they're gonna tell you to do something called verification, where you have to show an ID to show
I did.
you are.
Oh,
You did that already?
yes, yes.
Well, then that
But I
means
don't.
verified.
But I never
So
put
you
no
got-
money into it.
So that's all you got to do now is fund the account. So I'm gonna send you the instructions to do that. You put $50 in the account, and then you can start taking the trades with us as soon as tomorrow.
I'm
All right.
nervous.
Don't be nervous, man. Once you take your first 2 trades, you win little $3. You'll be happy. You know, and guys, we will lose some trades. That's okay. Don't panic. We gonna make it back. There's $6 trillion being traded every day. We gonna get our bag back. You know. Yeah, it's like Gretique said, it's like a video game, but it's actually money. You know. And then you're learning at the same time. So, Chaz, did this help a little bit?
Yes, a lot.
Okay. Good. And I have 2 videos on my YouTube, guys. One that says how to place a trade signal. So if you need to review it, it's there. And then I have one to say how to modify an active trade as well. So it shows you like all that stop loss stuff. But you don't have to worry about that too much for the challenge when you're starting. By week 3, you're gonna know how to modify your own stop loss. You'll be doing it on your own, okay? But for now, I'll send the instructions up, all right? So y'all like fund your accounts. Chaz, I'm gonna send you the video. Monique, I'm gonna send you the video. Anyone else who needs a video, hit me up. I got you covered. But it's exciting, man, y'all. Like $50 is something we eat, we drink out, you know? This is $50 you putting in a trading account, and over the next 15 weeks, we're gonna be able to take that, 100x it. You know, we ain't gonna 10x it, we're gonna 100x it. And some of y'all gonna blow y'all own mind, because some of y'all are gonna get good trading as we go through this process. And what's gonna happen is some of y'all gonna be way past 5,000 as well. So I'm excited. All right. So let me get off here because Suzette needs to get on here to do this 10 o'clock call, but I'll post a recording in the group. All right.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, good stuff. Y'all have a good
Okay,
one.
thank you.
Okay, I see Janitra is on here. I see Ollie is on here. Gretique invited y'all, so y'all see the vibe. You know, come make this money with us, man. Don't play. I say meet us at the top. The bottom too crowded. All right. Y'all have a good night. All right. Take care.